I start my water to boil before I start canning, so it gets good and hot. And you can use just a regular pan, put a cloth down in it, because I can't find my wrap. And you fill it with water, with warm water, your canner, where you're going to borrow your jars. Stop! Put that on the stove and get it started. Okay, now I'm going to take the bowl and you put your ring, and this is a ring, goes and the insert, and I put them in the water. Put them in water to keep them clean. I take my jar, I take my okra, don't cut down where you expose the seeds, but just cut the top like that. Take this thing and stick it through, and then I lay it down until I get enough to stand it up. And then see, I run that through there so the vinegar will go through it when you put the vinegar in. I just cut this, just the top, so you don't cut where the seeds are. Run this thing through it and put it in your jar. Okay, and then you're going to take one clove, which just one of these little things is a clove.
Garlic.
Garlic clove, yes. You put that down in there. Teaspoon of dill weed.
Say that again.
A teaspoon, would you turn it off?
No.
Teaspoon of dill weed in there. Going to continue to fill the jar. With the okra. Just you don't want to expose the seeds. Just cut this stem off. Okay. Run that through there. Okay, now it's full enough that you can set it up and finish stuffing it, the jar. And then you want to get it. You want to get it really. I'm going to do this. Get it really tight. You got to push them in there and get it real tight because it's going to shrink when you process it.
Too big, too big.
These little ones can go up on top when you don't have a full jar. Okay. And you're going to put your vinegar solution that you've already prepared on top up to about a ½ inch. Then you take and you go down with this stick, with this chopstick. Go all the way down. This releases bubbles. Go on one side and then the other if you can. And it leaves all the bubbles and the air bubbles out of there. Okay? Then you're going to take, I'm just going to do this one. Take and you're going to clean, wet a paper towel. You're going to wipe this around here. Make sure it's nice and clean, the edge. And you take the dry part and dry it. Then you take an insert, put it on there, and screw your ring on. Then, doesn't have to be real tight. I mean, you know, just, and then you're going to put it in the hot water bath, and then that has to be an inch above the water in there, in your canner. When it comes to a full boil, you count for 10 minutes, and then you take boils for 10 minutes. Then you take this here thing, this canner thing, and you're going to take it out of the boiling water, and you're going to set it out of the air on a thing and let it cool, and it'll ding. It'll seal. If they don't seal, put them in the refrigerator and keep them. And that's it. There's your cannon.
Good luck, Grandkid.
Good luck. Good luck. Having questions, ask me or Mom. I love you, Garrett.